How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the No Funds Racing channel. Today I figured I'm out in my garage just doing some odds and ends stuff. Partially I'm kind of actually prepping for I think what's going to become our first kind of like build slash project. It's something I've had for a long time, and I don't know, it's just always gotten shoved to the side, back burner of the shed, whatever. So I figured I would come out here, kind of get prepped for that. Plus I got just some other little knick-knack things I need to get done. But I figured today I will actually give you the backstory, also kind of where I would like to see this channel go and kind of what the premise of this channel is. Because like I said before, I think like 2 videos ago, I know the channel's name has racing in it, and I know you really haven't seen racing, but that's more or less just a broad term because this channel is going to be kind of anything automotive, engine, motor, wheel related. So that's kind of my plan with this, because honestly, some of my favorite YouTubers, they don't really just stick to one category, because I'm someone that I got a lot of interests, and I wouldn't say hobbies because I don't really maybe do them yet, but I got a lot of things that I really enjoy, my friends enjoy, that at some point when this channel keeps growing and growing and growing, I would like for us to actually get involved in. As you've kind of seen probably in the background, I have motorcycles, we have cars, trucks, everything like that. So like for me, it's one of those things it's kind of a huge passion of mine to kind of do a little bit of everything. Sometimes it might be builds or challenges or just whatever else. So as I kind of work around, I will give you little snippets of the story, and we'll go from there. So back to my story. So pretty much the whole name of this channel, the whole No Funds name, all kind of it actually came from my dad, because I'm just a basic guy out here trying to ball on a budget all the time. But one of my first big purchases I ever made myself was actually my 2019 Mustang. And I always just thought it'd be funny, because it was like, after that, there was a couple people that was like, oh, that was kind of a stupid financial decision and everything like that, blah, 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 blah. And I really wanted the license plate on the back to say no money. Well, that was taken here in the state of Ohio. And so my dad was like, well, what about no funds? And I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that too. And I ran it on the Mustang. It's been on there ever since I've ever got it. I got it in 2020. It's 2019, 5.0, 6-speed. You've seen it like in the background a little bit, but not like anything crazy. But that's kind of where No Funds started. And I kind of put racing behind it because I thought, to be honest with you, at some point it would be kind of cool to make that car into like a race car of some sort. Like I like cars that handle, but I also like, like drag racing and stuff like that. So that was kind of my goal at some point, was to turn it into, it would have most likely been a drag car. But that's kind of the backstory. I know it's really simple and everything like that, but it was, honestly, that's how the name of this channel kind of came about, because I was really kind of struggling of like something, and I was like, well, that's kind of been like the identity of, a lot of people always knew me and laughed at that license plate, so I figured, why not make it No Funds Racing? So pretty much that's kind of like the backstory, and that's kind of like where I guess this channel is kind of originating from. But kind of my next thing though is that this channel is going to have a variety of things. I got a lot of different projects around here, which I'll probably make a video about, just kind of giving you guys a rundown, like, hey, I got this. Maybe here's what I'd like to do, but I change my mind a lot, just because it's like, I don't know, I got like 40,000 ideas that run around up here. But right now you guys are actually sitting on my project that I think we're going to do first. And we're going to kind of tackle, because this is probably the one thing that I have had the longest since I've been you know, of age almost to like really have something cool. Um, and it's just something that I'm kind of tired of seeing it just sit and not be anything. It's kind of a rare little vehicle, but I think it's going to be really fun, and I kind of want to put my touch on it. I got some cool kind of parts for it that I'm going to use to kind of change it up and not do something that's so much the same as a lot of these kind of bikes. So our first project that we are getting to onto this channel, and it's not the biggest, craziest thing, but this is something that, as I previously said, I really want to like make this bike work and function and be able to use it, because I mean, how not cool is not having this thing running? This is literally a 1969 Honda Trail 70. I got this thing 7 or 8 years ago, probably now at this. I got it from a guy. It was sitting in his garage. Had his son used it, you know, when he was younger. Then as he got older, it just sat. I got it running many years ago, like once or twice, and the engine just kind of, it didn't run very strong or anything like that. And then I had bought some parts off of like Amazon, eBay to kind of like refresh up the original engine. And then kind of years down the road, I ended up buying just to piddle around with, riding around at a buddy's house of mine. I got a Yamaha PW80, and that thing was a 2-stroke, and I was like, it worked good, you know, like it rode all right. But I was kind of like, I wanted the simplicity of a 4-stroke where I just put gas in it and go. And I bought, I think it's like a 125cc, you know, single cylinder engine. It's like might be like a Lifan or something like that. I can't really fully remember. That's going to be in the next video on this project. It will be kind of a rundown of kind of like some of the parts I got and everything, kind of my end goal with this. I kind of want it to be like like I'm going to leave it look like this. Like I want the patina, but I'm going to kind of clean it up, if that makes any sense too. And like these bars will go, because I want to put like regular like dirt bike style bars on it. And I think this is going to be a really fun project, and it's something that I've kind of told my wife that I would really like to do over the winter time. And so guess what? It's cold in Ohio now, and I think it's time to start it. It's got really good, decent bones. Like there's not like really any rust on the frame or anything like that. Nothing to fix there. I got to figure out a few things. I think I'm going to try to convert this to 12 volt as long as I can. But it'll get like a new headlight and maybe a tail light or something like that. And just, it's going to be a fun little bike that like I've wanted to build for a long time. And I literally bought this thing for $450 originally, which was stupidly cheap at the time, because back then the only ones at the time on Craigslist that I could find were, I think, like $1,200. That was the cheapest one. So I was and I'm assuming that they only went up in price because everything's gone up in price. But yeah, this is going to be the first project for this channel. So hope you guys follow along. Like, share, subscribe if you find this video enjoyable, and let's keep plugging away because I'm hyped.